Alex was just 17 when he first heard about Bitcoin. He wasn't a genius, nor a rebel, just a quiet, introverted teenager in a small, cold town in Minnesota. While others played video games or went out partying, Alex spent nights alone, learning, researching, dreaming. His parents thought he was wasting his youth, but Alex saw something they didn't: the future.
In December 2020, he took a huge risk. He sold his gaming console, his mountain bike, and even borrowed $200 from his grandmother. Total, $300. He invested it all in Ethereum and a few new altcoins. Everyone laughed. Even his best friend called him Crypto Boy. But Alex didn't care. He believed.
Months passed, and then one morning he checked his phone and froze. His $300 had grown to over $22,000. He dropped his phone, his hands were shaking, he wasn't rich. Yet. But this was real. He doubled down. By the end of 2021, his portfolio hit $1.4 million at just 18 years old. He bought his first apartment in downtown Miami, all cash. He rented a Lamborghini for a month and took pictures in front of skyscrapers. Instagram loved him. In just 3 months, he had over 300,000 followers. He began offering crypto tips and online courses. People called him the young wolf of blockchain. But the more money Alex made, the more he wanted. He started flying on private jets, wore $30,000 watches he couldn't pronounce, bought NFTs like they were candy, and then came Alex Coin, his own cryptocurrency.
He spent $50,000 building hype, launched a flashy website, hired influencers. In the first week, AlexCoin raised $3.8 million. He went on podcasts, said things like, "Money doesn't sleep, and neither do I." He believed he had made it.
But cracks started to show. His developers warned him about vulnerabilities in the smart contract code. He ignored them. People don't care about code, they care about hype, he said. But hype is fragile. Some investors started asking questions. Where's the roadmap? Who's managing the treasury? Alex brushed it off. Until one night, everything collapsed. It happened in 6 hours. Hackers exploited the contract and drained $3.2 million. Alex Coin dropped 97%. Reddit exploded with angry posts. #AlexScam trended on Twitter. He received death threats, lawsuits. Media hunted him down. His face appeared on crypto scam expose videos. Worse, the government froze his bank accounts. IRS launched an investigation. He tried to sell his Lamborghini, but it had already been seized. He was 20 years old and completely broke. He moved out of Miami, deleted all social media, lived in his cousin's guest room in Ohio for a while, using a fake name to avoid attention. Gone were the watches, the parties, the luxury. Now he wore hoodies and avoided eye contact. But in the quiet, something changed. He started reading again. Books about philosophy, finance, psychology. He got a job coding for a small startup, anonymously. No more flexing, no more fame. 1 year later, he opened a blog under a pseudonym. His first post was titled, "How I Lost Millions Before I Could Rent a Car Legally." He ended the post with this: "Don't chase money, chase mastery. Wealth without wisdom is a time bomb." No one knows where Alex is today, but rumor has it, he's quietly building something new. Maybe even something better.